The entire gym erupted in laughter the moment the black belt pointed at the quiet cleaning lady and mockingly invited her to step onto the mat. To everyone watching, it was the funniest joke of the day. She was small, wearing worn-out shoes and holding a mop. Her uniform was faded, her hands rough from years of scrubbing floors. There was no way someone like her could even stand for a second against a trained martial artist. But what happened in the next few minutes would silence every laugh, freeze every smile, and leave the entire gym staring in disbelief. Before we continue, take a quick moment to like this video, comment where you're watching from, share this story with someone who believes in kindness and second chances, and subscribe to the channel for more emotional and inspiring stories like this one. The gym in downtown Chicago was known for producing strong fighters. The walls were covered with championship photos, medals, and framed belts. Every evening the place filled with the sounds of punches hitting pads, trainers shouting instructions, and students pushing their limits. At the center of it all was Marcus Steele, a confident and famous black belt who had won several regional championships. Marcus had talent, speed, and power. But he also had something else that many people quietly disliked, an ego that seemed to grow with every victory. Marcus loved attention. Whenever new members joined the gym, he made sure they saw him sparring, showing off spinning kicks and flashy combinations. People admired him, but some also feared him. He often joked about weaker students and sometimes embarrassed beginners in front of others. Every evening, after the last training session ended, a quiet woman named Elena arrived to clean the gym. Most people barely noticed her. She moved silently with a mop and bucket, wiping sweat off the mats and collecting trash left behind by careless students. Elena was in her late 40s, though life had added years to her face. She worked 2 jobs to support her teenage son, Daniel. During the day she cleaned offices. At night she cleaned the gym. Despite the exhaustion in her bones, she always carried herself with calm dignity. She never complained, never argued, and rarely spoke. Most gym members treated her politely, though few truly paid attention to her presence. But Elena often paused when the evening training sessions were still going. While pretending to wipe the edges of the mat, she quietly watched the fighters move. Her eyes followed every stance, every step, every throw. No one thought anything of it. To them, she was just the cleaning lady. One rainy Thursday night, the gym was crowded with students watching Marcus demonstrate advanced sparring techniques. The energy was loud and competitive. People cheered when Marcus landed powerful kicks on his training partner. When the session ended, Marcus wiped his sweat and noticed Elena cleaning near the mat. He smirked. Looking around at the group of students still standing there, Marcus suddenly got an idea. In a playful but mocking tone, he pointed at Elena and loudly said she looked like she had been studying their moves every night. The room chuckled as Marcus joked that maybe she secretly thought she could fight. A few students laughed harder when Marcus jokingly invited her to step on the mat and prove it. At first Elena said nothing. She simply continued mopping the floor. Marcus, enjoying the attention, repeated the challenge in an exaggerated dramatic voice, pretending to bow like a warrior inviting an opponent. The laughter grew louder. Finally Elena stopped moving. For a moment, the room went quiet. She slowly placed the mop against the wall. Then she removed her worn cleaning gloves and folded them carefully. People thought she was embarrassed and about to leave. Instead, she calmly stepped onto the mat. The laughter returned immediately. Marcus grinned, expecting a harmless joke that would entertain everyone. But the moment Elena stood in front of him, something strange happened. Her posture changed. Her shoulders straightened. Her feet shifted slightly into a balanced stance. Her breathing slowed. A few older trainers watching from the corner suddenly stopped smiling. They noticed something others did not. The way she stood wasn't random. It was disciplined. Marcus, still amused, told her not to worry because he would go easy. But Elena didn't react. Her eyes were calm, focused. Marcus threw a slow, playful punch meant to look dramatic but harmless. In a blink, Elena stepped sideways. Her hand gently redirected his arm. Her foot swept behind his leg. And before Marcus even understood what happened, his body hit the mat. Hard. The entire gym fell silent. No laughter. No cheering. Just stunned faces. Marcus quickly jumped up, now slightly embarrassed but still confident. He assumed it was luck. This time he moved faster, throwing a real combination of punches. But Elena moved like water. She dodged effortlessly, guiding his energy away rather than attacking directly. Another quick movement. Another sweep. Marcus fell again. Gasps spread across the room. Now everyone was paying attention. Marcus's face turned red with frustration. He attacked more aggressively, using real power. But every time he struck, Elena seemed to know exactly where he would move next. She redirected his strikes, unbalanced him, and dropped him to the mat again. The room was completely silent. Students stared with wide eyes. The confident champion was being effortlessly outmaneuvered by the quiet woman who cleaned their floors every night. Finally Marcus stepped back, breathing heavily. He looked at her differently now. Not with mockery, but confusion, respect, and maybe a little humility. An older trainer slowly approached the mat. His voice was quiet but filled with astonishment. He asked Elena where she had learned to move like that. For a long moment she said nothing. Then she softly explained that many years ago, in her home country, she had trained in martial arts since childhood. Her father had been a respected instructor who believed martial arts were not about fighting, but about discipline, patience, and humility. She had competed in national tournaments in her youth. But life changed. Her husband passed away unexpectedly. She immigrated to the United States with her young son, starting from nothing. To survive, she took whatever jobs she could find. Cleaning offices, washing dishes, mopping floors. Training and competition became distant memories. But every night, while cleaning the gym, she watched. Not because she wanted to prove anything, but because martial arts still lived quietly in her heart. The entire room stood still as they listened. Marcus lowered his eyes. For the first time, he looked truly humbled. The woman he had laughed at wasn't weak. She was a warrior who had simply chosen silence over pride. Marcus slowly bowed his head toward her. The room followed. Students who had laughed earlier now felt a deep sense of respect. From that night on, Elena was no longer invisible. Students greeted her warmly. Some even asked if she could show them certain techniques. At first she hesitated, but eventually she began quietly helping beginners after training sessions. Her teaching style was calm and patient. She never showed off. She never spoke about the sparring incident. But everyone remembered, and slowly something beautiful began to happen inside the gym. The culture changed. Students became more supportive, less arrogant, more respectful. Even Marcus changed. He started training with a new sense of humility, often asking Elena for advice about balance and timing. Months later, the gym owner surprised everyone with an announcement. Elena was being offered a position as an assistant instructor. The entire gym applauded. Tears filled her eyes as she accepted. Not because of the title, but because for the first time in many years, a forgotten part of her life had returned. Her son Daniel attended the ceremony, watching proudly from the front row. The same gym that once laughed at his mother now stood to honor her. Before we finish this story, here is a special request for you. Comment the word, respect, if you believe every person deserves dignity no matter what job they do. Because sometimes the quietest people carry the strongest stories. Years later, students at that gym still talk about the night the cleaning lady stepped onto the mat and changed everything. Not with anger, not with revenge, but with grace. If this story touched your heart, please like the video, share it with someone who believes in kindness and humility, and subscribe to the channel for more powerful stories that remind us never to judge people by appearances. Because sometimes the strongest warriors are the ones we almost never notice.